This time on Literally Victorian, I take a torch to light up the adventures of the night soilmen.
Welcome to Literally Victorian with your host, Matthew Lee Hansen.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Matthew and I hope I find you all well and interested in learning about the night soilmen. Now, before modern plumbing, before underground sewage systems reached every home, human waste did not disappear with the pull of a chain. It stayed. It filled cesspits beneath houses. It overflowed into yards. It seeped into streets. And someone had to remove it. They worked at night, unseen and unnamed. They were called night soilmen, and their labour kept the city from drowning in its own waste. By the early 19th century, London was producing unimaginable quantities of human waste every day. Most homes relied on cesspools, deep brick-lined pits beneath buildings that slowly filled with sewage. When full, they had to be emptied by hand. There were no pipes to carry waste away, no treatment plants, no mechanised pumps, only men with buckets. Now, without night soilmen, disease would have spread even faster than it already did. The city depended on them, even as it pretended they did not exist. The work was done after midnight. Respectable society slept while the night soilmen descended into pits of human filth. They wore thick boots and rough clothing, but little could truly protect them. The stench was overwhelming. The air inside cesspits was toxic. Workers climbed down ladders into semi-liquid waste, shoveling it into buckets and hauling it to the surface. A single slip meant immersion. Many cesspits released poisonous gases, methane and sulphur vapours that could suffocate a man in seconds. Some never even climbed back out. The work carved itself into the body. Night soilmen suffered chronic lung disease, skin infections, eye damage, constant nausea, shortened life expectancy. Open cuts meant infection. Inhaled fumes meant slow poisoning. And yet the job paid slightly better than many other forms of labour, because few were not willing to do it. Danger carried a wage premium. Now, once removed, the waste was loaded onto carts and carried through sleeping streets. The wheels creaked softly to avoid waking residents. The smell could not be hidden. These carts transported the night soil to dumping grounds outside the city, or sold it as fertiliser to farmers. Victorian agriculture depended heavily on human waste. Urban filth fed rural crops. It was a grim but efficient cycle. Night soilmen were necessary, but deeply despised. They occupied the lowest rung of social respectability. People avoided them in daylight. Their work marked them as untouchable. Yet the same households that shunned them relied on them completely. This contradiction defined Victorian urban life. Clean homes built on invisible labour. Victorian cities were repeatedly struck by cholera and typhoid outbreaks. Contaminated water and overflowing cesspits created perfect conditions for disease. Public health reform slowly followed catastrophe. The construction of modern sewer systems in the late 19th century reduced reliance on manual cesspit emptying. Flush toilets and underground pipes began to replace the old system. The night soil trade declined. Not because it was cruel, but because technology finally made it unnecessary. The night soilmen represent a truth about progress. Every clean city is built on dirty work. Modern sanitation feels invisible because others endured the era before it existed. Their labour bridged the gap between medieval filth and modern hygiene. They were transitional figures in the making of the modern city. Victorian Britain celebrated invention, industry and progress. But beneath the triumph lay buckets, ladders and men working in darkness. The night soilmen carried the weight of the city, literally, so others could live above it without thinking. Their work was hidden, their names were forgotten. Yet without them, the Victorian city could not have survived. Thanks for watching, like and comment below, and I'll see you all soon on Literally Victorian. Bye for now.